Here we go. Two of the top four seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's Graham. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
On the set.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
While opening drive, and they are now backed up 3rd and very long. To throw, it's Becht. Fires it to the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
Using his legs, it's Smith. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Past the 45. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Movement here from the tight end. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And that run produces a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught near the sticks. It's Porter. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Becht. The pocket breaking down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up on the run.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Trying to find some room. It's Hill. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. QB keeper all the way. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to throw. It's Becht. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Now it's second down here. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Back to pass. It's Becht. Short throw complete to the tight end. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Hands off to the left. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And he's got it from 58 yards away. Never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. He escapes the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Knight. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Caught near the sticks, it's Knight. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Important 2nd down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. He hands it off from the gun, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, but you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a very short chip shot. We're 22 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Becht. He's running out of time here. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, and they got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
Second down after that previous play. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short, your goal should...
Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. The fake works. They get the yards they need. that play.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Hill. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Adams. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. He'll hand it off and brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Specht. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Out past the 30. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick. Then that return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
He'll hand it off. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Moves left out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of
it. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Jones. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Nice grab. It's Smith. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. You make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up 1st down at the 15. The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air. It's Simpson. He escapes the pocket. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, but is the final play of this period. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. And then 1st down right back to the running game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a 1st down. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
To throw, it's Sand. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds, gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And we are tied up now here in the fourth quarter. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Makes the grab. It's Edwards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I don't mind the play call, Chris, to throw the football, but you got to realize you got to get it out of your hands quickly. It's third down and short. Great chance to be able to convert. Instead, it's a sack, and now you're facing fourth down.
The punt team making their way on the field. And the return man runs out of bounds. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. And this pass is caught. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They're going to run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Important yardage needed on 3rd down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The ball is out. Who's going to get it? Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's reeled in. It's Hill. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes to the line with the 1st down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Hand off with a single back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the 2nd down play. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Simpson. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Jones. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking downfield, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Graham. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain of that play. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Pressure is coming. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a man down the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Hey, this defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing big to try to hold on to this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's looking deep again. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. DB's backing off from the line now. Drops back, looking for a 4th down conversion. It's another deep shot. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion.